Every bit counts. In John chapter 6, verses 5 to 9, it says, "When Jesus looked up and saw a great crowd coming toward him, he said to Philip, 'Where shall we buy bread for these people to eat?' He asked this only to test him, for he already had in mind what he was going to do. Philip answered him, 'It would take more than half a year's wages to buy enough bread for each one to have a bite.' Another of his disciples, Andrew, Simon Peter's brother, spoke up. 'Here is a boy with 5 small barley loaves and 2 small fish, but how far will they go among so many?'" So here Jesus was testing the disciple because he already knew what he was going to do. The first disciple that he asked sounded hopeless. The second disciple who decided to speak up was actually sounding resourceful. How we see a situation matters. God does not expect us to have all of the answers, but we should, 1, always be hopeful, and 2, we should assess and take inventory of the things that we have. In verse 12, it says, "When they had all had enough to eat, he said to his disciples, 'Gather the pieces that are left over. Let nothing be wasted.'" That scripture says to me that every bit counts. We are not to be wasteful. He didn't teach the disciples to be wasteful, and we shouldn't be wasteful either. My encouraging scripture is going to be in Proverbs chapter 16, verse 8. "Better a little with righteousness than much gain with injustice."